Shalom, family trendsetter. All praises be to the Most High. I am driving, so you will hear some noise in the background. Please bear with me, as well as I do have a tendency to struggle for words when I speak. Now, before I continue, viewer discretion is advised. I will be touching on a sensitive topic, and it has to do with mental illness. So please, if you are sensitive to this particular topic, I suggest that you do not listen to this video. Now, I want you to read the article on your screen. And the reason why I'm making this video, because this particular article is close to home. The individual that jumped in front of a train in the article, actually someone that I knew from he was 3 years old. Now, I don't know what's going on in the black community. I'm only focusing on our community. I could care less about the other nations, you know what I mean? But it seems like ever since they have turned up that machine in CERN, Switzerland, called the kaleidoscope, right? They're trying to, according to them, find the God particle. What they're actually doing is opening portals. It seems like there's an uptick in demon possession that the medical field referred to as mental illness, right? There's no such thing as mental illness. It's demon possession. But I've noticed within the last 2 or 3 years that there's been a lot of death within the black community. If you don't have these slave patrol gunning us down with our hands in the air, you have these punk ass niggas, and I call them niggas for a reason, out there taking black women lives and shit, right? And doing a domestic violence attack. And then now you have an uptick in suicide in the black community. Now, you know, family, we as black people, we know how to deal with problems. The worst case scenario for us is that we go to the club, get high with some weed or drink. You know what I'm saying? We're not taking our lives like, you know, other nations that you know of. You know what I'm saying? We don't do stuff like that. But for me, it seems as if like there's like a witchcraft, anomaly going on in the black community. I'm telling you, especially in New York, man, like everybody's wilding out. Even this particular day, right, on the 21st of January, a day before his birthday, this young man decided he was going to end it all. His mother told me that before he took his life, she was on her way to work. And it's so crazy how this thing played out, because where he took his life is actually the subway that she takes every day to go to work. That same subway entrance. That's where he took his life. And the day of is passing. The last conversation she had with him was that she asked him, I don't want to go too much into her business, but she asked him, what are you doing later? Do you want to go hang out later? You know, do something for your birthday, even though your birthday is the next day. And he was like, why you ask me that? Why wouldn't I be available? Like, it's almost like, you know, I don't know. He asked her, why wouldn't I be available? That was his response. Why wouldn't I be available? And she said, nothing. I'm just asking you if you want to go to the movies later after I get off work. And he said, yeah, of course. And that same day, for whatever reason, whatever demonic entity that possessed him, to go walk to the subway, climb into the subway, and decide to leap in front of a moving train. You know, it's beyond me. I can't really comprehend like what would take over this young man. Now, the backstory is that he suffered from schizophrenia, right? Schizophrenia or whatever. So I guess that might be what, you know, might have triggered him to do it. You know, maybe he wasn't on his meds. I don't know the circumstances behind as to why he decided that this particular day, the day before his birthday, he was going to take his life in this manner. But again, family, I don't know what's going on, man. And me losing my son last year due to gun violence in the Bronx, it seems like I said, there's some kind of witchcraft going on. Like literally, something's not right. I haven't yet put my finger on this particular button, but I don't know. There's something going on, and I think we as, you know, family members, we really and truly, I know it's going to sound cliche, but we really and truly need to start reaching out to our family members just to check up on them, because many of our young people, right, family, many of our kids are struggling with with what they refer to as mental illness, because a lot of times they're being bullied in school. Online bullying is occurring, and for the life of me, I don't understand why someone would take their life because of online bullying. All you would have to do is just get off the damn computer. The social media is a construct for our demise. This is why I don't deal with social media, family. I don't have, the only social media that I might visit is TikTok and YouTube. I don't have Instagram, I don't have Facebook, I don't have none of that shit, because it's a distraction. This is what they use to distract us. You see a lot of these idiots on social media disrespecting black women, trying to get clout. You know what I'm saying? These goofies on there, you know, talking shit. You got these women, man, the women of Zion on social media, half naked, twerking, showing their body parts. I mean, now they got their children on social media. I mean, who would put their children on TikTok for views? You got a lot of what they call them, pedophiles out there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know what the hell is wrong with our people, but I do understand why we are in the condition that we're in. The Bible said, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge, because we you know, in a lot of cases, we deserve what the hell we get. You know what I'm saying? So again, family, if you do have loved ones out there, especially children that's going to school, youngins, whatever, you need to sit down, debrief them. Every day they come home, debrief them at least once a day. At least twice a week. Debrief them, meaning, you know, sit down with them and just ask them, hey, is everything going on in, you know, well in your life? Is there any concern, any issues you may have? Because you'd be surprised how many of these kids are dealing with issues. All right, family, but I don't want to talk too much on this topic. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Again, reach out to your children, your loved one, and find out if everything is okay, because you'd be surprised what a lot of these people are dealing with.